What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Gibbon here today with another video for you, and what I have got for your viewing pleasure today is a new heroic strike from Destiny 2 from the Curse of Osiris DLC, and it's a new sort of spire strike where you've got to go through the infinite gardens and everything, and you have to take out this absolutely huge hydra at the end. So just a real quick fact in point that this play that you're watching in the background is effectively taken from, well, it's not effectively, it's taken from my stream that I did the other night. So if the quality is not massively up to par or it seems a little bit pixelated in places, I do apologise for that, but I just thought it'd be a good idea to bring you just from what I've actually played and kind of give sort of a good sort of account of some new areas and stuff, and just showing you the new heroic strike. I'm really pleased that they've got the heroic strikes in there. And just before I carry on, actually, might as well pop it in there, a little bit of self-promotion. If you're not already and you're watching this video, I do stream on a regular basis on Twitch. The link is going to be somewhere on the screen in a second. If you would like to go and give me a follow, I would very much appreciate it. Thank you ever so much. Now, back to Destiny, and in specific Destiny 2, the new DLC, and how we all feel about it. Now, I suppose if we start with the new story element of the DLC, it's okay. It's nothing groundbreaking. It's nothing fantastic. They always do a really good job with the cinematics. They always do a really good job with the music and the cutscenes and everything. It's very short. There's no two ways about that. You can get it done in about 3 hours if you're a decent-ish player doing it by yourself. There is, however, after that, obviously further grind elements that go to it, and I've only just started to touch on them, so I don't know how grindy they actually are. I've seen some bits and pieces that have come in. The light levels, my light level is like shot up pretty quick. In the past sort of day, I think I've gone up about 5 or 6 levels really quickly. In fact, I started on 302, I think, and I'm now at like 308, so my light levels have gone up really quick. I've got some new exotic gauntlets, which I'm quite chuffed about, but overall, it's... The problem that I have with this DLC, more than anything, is it's that how many times are we going to shit on the Vex in this game? How many times are we going to have, in inverted commas, stop the Vex for the Vex just to come back and start kicking our asses again and giving us a bit of a bad time? That's my main complaint with it. I think it's that I want to see something new. Don't get me wrong, because it's brand new and the elements of it are brand new, it's great to play. It's really good fun to play because it's something that you've not seen before. It's a new area. We've got the new social space at the lighthouse, which is good. It's nice to see that. Brother Vance is actually giving me stuff, and I don't have to try and sweat my testicles off in trials to get stuff from Brother Vance anymore, which is nice. But yeah, I think the thing that I'm most pleased about is the fact that there are now heroic strikes in the game, which gives you a reason to sit down and play the game and try and do sort of the heroic strikes and the heroic elements of it. What I do like is that after you complete the sort of the story element, there are further missions that you can get on Mercury, and basically you can do heroic elements of them, which is really cool. I think you can do 1 per day or something like that, or you can do them one after the other, or there's 3 that you can do that are heroic elements, which are part of the story mode, but it's way harder. I know I did one by myself and I struggled a little bit with it, not massively, just you couldn't just run through and smash it. But the funny thing is when you're actually going through the infinite gardens, unless it's the daemons, I think they're called, that you have to shoot to unlock the gates, you can literally just run through and pretty much just ignore absolutely everything. It is actually quite comical, but it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. Now, I've seen it on Reddit, I've seen it online, I've seen people's opinions, this game's dead, and it's not very exciting. I'll be 100% honest, up until yesterday, I hadn't played the game in the best part of a month, because there was just no reason for me to play it. There was nothing that I actually wanted to do, bar doing the raid. And I don't really even know if I want to do the raid, to be honest with you. I mean, I may do in time, but I've not had a reason to play it, and I know a lot of other people stopped playing it. I saw videos from DPJ, just not complaining, but giving his 2 cents about it in terms of where the game's actually going, and just the fact, again, that they seem to get the end game content completely wrong with it yet again. And the idea is now, and what I'm kind of seeing with this first DLC, or as in inverted commas as they call it, Season 2, what I'm actually kind of seeing is there's some more grind elements to it. There's some little bits and pieces that you can do to try and get better gear. The whole thing now is that the light levels have increased, so the option is there now for you to get higher level light gear, which it's important. That's if you're going to grind a game out and you want to play it, and I'm going to use Warframe as an example because that's my favourite game at the moment. With Warframe, you can keep progressing with that game. There is always things to do. There's always co-op events that you can do. There's always mission events that you can do. There's new bits and pieces that you can get, upgrading your weapons and doing defense things to upgrade your weapons. And what I want to see in Destiny now is kind of something that is akin to that gives people a reason, specifically me, to pick up the game and maybe not play it every single day, because I don't think I could ever do that now, especially with having a PC. There's just far too many games out there for me to play. But up until the DLC coming out, this was the last thing on my mind that I actually wanted to play, because there's no reason for me to play the game. So, like I said, it's nice that there is something new for me to play, something new for me to enjoy in terms of new story missions and stuff, but the actual Curse of Osiris bit was very, very short. It doesn't take that long to do at all. And then it's back to doing the elements again of doing your weekly reset stuff and bits and pieces and things like that. And it's like, well, is it worth it? It is now, because obviously there's higher light level gear and there's new weapons that you can get, there's some new bits and pieces that you can get, so it makes it worthwhile, it makes it more interesting. I like the idea of the relics and stuff that you can get for some of your armors that you've got by completing certain tasks and stuff, which is pretty cool. That gives you a reason again to pick up the game and to play it and to have some fun with it, and that's more than what you could ask for. From what I understand, there's going to be potentially some more stuff coming again soon, so it's, again, we're just going to have to wait and see how it goes. Until one of the things I want to see, I just want to see a change to PvP as well. I want to see that 6v6, because making it 4v4, I understand why they did it, but it just makes it sweaty as hell and MLG pro as hell. It's just, that's my biggest bugbear, one of my biggest bugbears with the game anyways. Right, I feel like I've rambled for an infinite amount of time now. I'll just throw up my link again for my Twitch channel if you would like to follow me on there. I stream all types of games, Destiny, Warframe, all sorts of stuff. But that's going to do it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to click the like button. If you're new to the channel, please also don't forget to subscribe. We out of here. Peace.